Have you ever read a story, poem, or play and felt there was something more beneath the surface, a hidden layer of meaning waiting to be discovered? Key literary elements are the fundamental components or building blocks that authors use to craft their works, and analyzing them allows us to decipher deeper meanings, understand authorial intent, and appreciate the artistry of any text. These elements serve as a critical toolkit, enabling us to move beyond simply reading the words to truly interpreting the text's profound impact and messages. Understanding these elements is crucial because they provide a structured framework for interpretation. For example, plot refers to the sequence of events, but analyzing its structure, like rising action, climax, and falling action, reveals how tension builds and resolves. Characterization, which is how an author develops characters through their actions, dialogue, thoughts, and descriptions, helps us understand motivations and psychological depth. Setting, the time and place of a story, often influences mood, conflict, and theme, providing essential context. Theme is the central idea or message, the universal truth the work explores, which authors convey through all other elements. Point of view determines whose eyes we see the story through, profoundly shaping our perception of events, while elements like imagery and symbolism use figurative language to evoke sensory experiences or representing abstract ideas, enriching the text with layers of meaning. Finally, tone and style reflected the author's attitude toward their subject and their unique manner of writing, guiding our emotional and intellectual response. To effectively analyze these elements, begin by identifying them in your reading, actively asking yourself specific questions. For plot, consider, what are the major conflicts and turning points? For character, ask, how does this character change or remain static and why? When examining setting, inquire, how does the environment shape the characters or events? For theme, reflected, what universal ideas does the story explore? By consciously looking for these components and their interconnections, you start to see the text not as a flat narrative, but as a carefully constructed artistic creation. A deeper engagement with these elements also reveals the intricate relationship between form and content, showing how what asterisk is said is inseparable from how it is said. This analytical process goes beyond surface-level comprehension, allowing you to articulate specific observations about the text's aesthetic effects and its intellectual appeals. It allows you to appreciate the author's meticulous choices, recognizing that every word and structural decision contributes to the overall impact and message. By systematically examining literary elements such as plot, character, setting, theme, point of view, and figurative language, readers transform from passive observers into active participants, unlocking the full richness and complexity of any literary work. This analytical approach empowers you to articulate well-supported interpretations, fostering a more profound and rewarding engagement with literature.